In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 college basketball games happening on January 4th, 2023 and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games. So 2 picks for each game, 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 college basketball games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below where we offer anywhere from 1 betting pick a day up to 10 betting picks a day and much more. Now let's get started. Duke versus NC State. The Duke Blue Devils collide with the NC State Wolfpack in an Atlantic Coast Conference rivalry battle on Wednesday night. The Blue Devils shelled Florida State on Saturday. The Wolfpack lost an ugly road decision against Clemson in their previous clash. Duke beat NC State 88-73 in the lone meeting last season. The Blue Devils are 5-1 against the spread in their last 6 Wednesday games and 1-4 against the spread in their last 5 road games. The Wolfpack are 16-33-3 against the spread in their last 52 home games and 15-35-2 against the spread in their last 52 games overall. The over is 5-1 in Blue Devils' last 6 overall. The under is 4-1 in Wolfpack last 5 overall. The Duke Blue Devils have been a dominant force defensively this season while also performing well on offense. The Blue Devils' defense is surrendering just 61 points per game, which gives them a top 25 defense this season. I expect the defense to pose an incredible threat to the Wolfpack's offense, preventing them from having a good offensive game. In addition, the offense is scoring 74 points per game with Filipowski leading in scoring and rebounds. His presence on the court gives Duke an advantage in the paint. Blakes and Young are coming off a strong game where they led the Blue Devils to a dominant victory over the Seminoles. The NC State Wolfpack will obviously be up of this game at home, and they've been a decent club through 15 games, but I'd need an extra bucket to consider them here. The Duke Blue Devils are playing their best ball of the season right now, and they win in the favorite role by an average of 13 points. We've seen these movies before. With Duke's talented freshman center and Young coming off the bench and missing none of his shots, I expect Duke to have a strong, successful contest against NC State. So the Duke Blue Devils to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. In their last 10 matchups against each other, the over has gone 9-1, so their contest history suggests the over. In addition, each of these offenses is averaging above 70 points per game, so they know how to work the court and find openings. In addition, NC State is allowing 68 points per game, which will give the Blue Devils offense an offensive opening. Duke has an adjusted offensive efficiency of 113 and an adjusted tempo of 66.3, so they play a slow-paced offense, really taking their time to set plays up, dominating every possession with points. NC State has an adjusted offensive efficiency of 109.6 and an adjusted tempo of 70.8, so they play a faster-paced offense while still putting points on the board per possession. With their history of going over and each offense averaging above 70 points, expect this to be a high-scoring affair. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Connecticut versus Providence. The Providence Friars will be trying to increase their conference lead when they face the UConn Huskies on Wednesday night. The Huskies are coming off an 83-73 loss to Xavier as 3-point favorites. The Friars are coming off a 74-59 win over DePaul as 5.5-point favorites. Providence and UConn split their last 10 meetings. Providence is 7-0 against the spread in their last 7 games overall. UConn is 1-5 against the spread in their last 6 games in Wednesday. UConn is 1-5 against the spread in their last 6 games following an against the spread loss. The Friars have won 7 straight games and 8 straight home games. They are very good offensively, especially at home where they are scoring more than 87 points per game while making over 50% of their shots. They have done a good job rebounding the ball and they're very aggressive on the offensive glass, grabbing more than 12 offensive rebounds per game, which will give them more scoring opportunities. They've also done a good job protecting the ball at home and won't give the Huskies a lot of easy scoring scoring opportunities. Even though the Huskies have played well defensively, they struggled in recent games, giving up more than 73 points per game in their last 3 games, and will have a hard time slowing down the hot shooting Friars. The Huskies have also played well, winning 14 of their first 15 games, with their only loss coming on the road. They have played well offensively so far, but they're not as efficient on the road where they are scoring 75 points per game. Their rebounding has fallen off in recent games, so don't expect them to get a lot of extra scoring opportunities against the Friars. They've also been very careless with the ball on the road, which will lead to easy scoring opportunities for the Friars, who are averaging 9 steals per game at home. With the Friars holding opponents under 68 points per game at home, they will keep UConn's offense in check. So the Providence Friars to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. Only 2 of the last 8 meetings between these 2 schools have eclipsed the total posted on this particular game, but the 2 teams are a combined 18-12 in favor of the over this season. These are both mid-tempo teams who are very strong on both sides of the ball. Ken Palm ranks UConn 8th in offensive efficiency and 4th in defense, while Providence checks in at 30th on offense and 69th on defense. This could go either way, but we like this one favoring the offenses on the night. These 2 familiar foes like to attack each other, and Providence is out to prove themselves in this one, so they'll come out quickly. The Huskies have definitely come down to earth a bit since starting Big East play, especially over the last 3 games where they have allowed an average of 74 points per game after giving up just 57.4 in the 12 prior. That's Big East basketball, and these are 2 of the more fun teams to watch play it. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Missouri versus Arkansas. We've got a Southeastern Conference battle here early in conference play as the Arkansas Razorbacks get ready to host the Missouri Tigers. Arkansas is coming off a loss to LSU in their conference opener, while Missouri just took down Kentucky in theirs. Missouri is 12-1, while Arkansas is rated as the 10th best team in the country by KenPom, so this should be a good one. I understand thinking the Tigers aren't quite as good as their 12-1 record might indicate, but getting 7.5 points here is just too many. Their only loss this season has been to a top 5 Kansas team, and they're coming off back-to-back wins over ranked Kentucky and Illinois programs. They didn't just beat those teams, they dominated them, winning by a combined 36 points. They've got one of the best offenses in the country, whereas Arkansas mustered only 57 points in their most recent game, a loss to an LSU team picked by many to finish toward the bottom of the Southeastern Conference this season. The Razorbacks haven't done much to impress me this year, and they shoot just 30% from 3-point range, so the Missouri Tigers to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. It's true that Arkansas has a strong defense, but Missouri's offense is operating on another plane right now. They have 5 different guys averaging at least 10 points per game, which is just ridiculous. 3 of those guys are shooting 42% or better from deep. Arkansas plays at an extremely fast tempo, so even though I'm not a huge fan of their offense, they ensure that all of their games see a ton of possessions. And we should see a lot of transition buckets here because of the speed that both teams play at. Missouri's defense ranks just 149th nationally according to KenPom, which is why they still have their fair share of detractors. Both offenses are going to win out here. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.